Hello, we've been inside a lot in Mr. Keet on the classroom, so I thought it's time to come outside, get some fresh air on a nice beautiful October morning, and today we've come to the Iron Age fort of Cissbury Ring to talk about 7 things to put into your fantastic, majestic history essay. So even though it's a nice day, I think we probably need a bit of intense music to take us through this, and what better than Free Me Master from Eternal Death from Fauré's Requiem. So let's get that started and let's talk about tip number 1 for putting in your essay. Number 1, we'll start with the basics here, but you must plan your essay. I wouldn't come and film a video without a decent plan that I've written in a short amount of time. So make sure that you write an essay plan for your essay, even if you're doing it under exam conditions, for homework or whatever. However much time you've got on it, you must plan it, even if that plan takes you 2 minutes or 25. You must make sure that you plan out each factor, work out what your argument is, and make sure that you know what you're going to say before you put pen to paper. See my video about this to help you with your planning. Number 2, the question. Make sure you have read the question thoroughly, you've written it down perhaps even twice or 3 times. You've highlighted the key words in it and you've made sure that you understand what those key words mean. Number 3, use the words of the question. The question's there for a reason, so if you don't use the words of the question, you can't answer it. So make sure that at the beginning and end of every paragraph, you're coming back and using the words of the question each time. Number 4, you probably would have done some research for your essay already by now, hopefully, but if you haven't, make sure you use your notes, the textbook, any wider reading that you've done as well, and so that you can include detailed evidence in your essay. A must for making a strong historical argument. You can't just base your assertions on things that didn't happen. You must make sure that you base it on strong, well-researched historical evidence. Number 5, make sure you apply that evidence that you've carefully researched to the question. Evidence sitting alone or a quote standing alone in a paragraph is a big no-no for a history essay. Wait a minute, I've just got to avoid this puddle here. Got it now, right? If you don't apply the evidence, you can't answer the question. So apply the evidence and explain your answer at the end of each paragraph, linking your evidence to the question. Number 6, make comparisons between factors. Comparisons are really important because they show that you've thought about your evaluation. I need to open this gate here and shut it following the green country code or whatever it is. Comparisons are important, so compare your factors and make links between them. And last but probably the most important, your line of argument. Make sure that you're putting in throughout the essay a very clear and consistent message that you know what you're talking about and that you've got a clear sense of coming down on one side of the fence. That kind of rhymes, doesn't it, nicely, about what your answer is to the question. Don't just sit on the fence, give a clear opinion and make sure you've got evidence throughout your essay to support that opinion while carefully weighing up the different sides. Yes, there are probably more than 2 sides to your question, the different sides to your argument. Now we've finished our 7 things though. I should also add that before you go and write your essay, you should take some time to get outside and go for a walk, go for a swim, do whatever you enjoy doing to make your body active, because it's been scientifically shown that the mind works better once you've been outside and had time to coalesce your thoughts. So take a minute to go and enjoy the natural world. So there you have it, 7 key things to put into your history essay. Next time on Mr. Keet in the Classroom, I will be talking about writing your conclusion. Once you've finished your essay, the concluding statement you put on the end. And if you like acronyms, those 7 things spell out PQURACL, PQURCAL. So take that on board. See you next time. Bye.